Hi guys, today is the Old Wives' Tales Gender Predictors. And I did a few of them last week, and I'm just rounding out the video now. So these theories is that if you do or carry a certain way, you do things a certain way, have certain symptoms, that it can indicate whether or not you're having a boy or a girl. So the first test I did was the red cabbage test, and let me go ahead and show you that video right now. So this is the red cabbage gender predictor. What you do is you boil, I just did about half of this in water. Take a red cabbage, cut it into chunks. Once it's boiling, you take it off the heat and leave this in there until it's a dark purple color. You strain out the cabbage chunks and you let the water cool completely, and then you mix the dark purple cabbage water with your urine, and you're looking for a certain color. So yeah, I'm just going to cut it up, put it in the water. Yeah, I read small chunks, large chunks. I don't think it really matters, so I'm just kind of throwing it in until the cabbage comes up to the top, and then I will show you the next step. So here's my cabbage. I'm going to wait for the water to boil, and then I'll take it off the heat for about 10 minutes or until it's dark purple. Okay, it is boiling, so I'm going to go ahead and turn the heat off and let it sit for about 10 minutes. Alright. It's been about 10 minutes, and it's dark purple, so I'm going to transfer it to another container and let it cool completely. Okay, we have our cabbage juice. You're supposed to do equal parts cabbage juice and urine, so I'm just going to eyeball it, and I apologize that you guys are going to see my urine. Yeah, I think that's about. And the theory is that if it is like a pinkish color, it's a certain sex, and if it's a bluish purple color. So I'm going to let that sit for a second, and then we'll see what color it looks like. Okay, it sat for about a minute. If it's pink or red, it's boy, and if it is purple, it is a girl. So that looks like, according to Red Cabbage, we are having a boy. And I don't know how to do fancy things when recording videos, so I have my son's little whiteboard, and so you'll see the red cabbage test was 1 for the boy. The next test that I did was the baking soda test, and here's the video for that. Okay, so this is the baking soda gender prediction. You put a tablespoon or 2 of baking soda, and then you add some of your pregnant urine, and if it fizzes like beer, it's a boy, and if it doesn't fizz, then it's a girl. So it doesn't really give a ratio, so I just did 2 tablespoons, and I'll probably just add this, all since, hey, I had all that pee anyway. So let's see. I don't see fizzing. Nope, I definitely don't see fizzing. Now, I did this at about, I don't know, 15 weeks, and it didn't fizz, and then it started fizzing like beer. So I'm not exactly sure. It doesn't say to wait, but yeah, I don't see bubbles coming up. I mean, I definitely see like foam on top, but it's not fizzing at all. So, oh, there's some bubbles. You see? See, and this is what it did last time. So, it is fizzing, so this is another point for the boys. So you'll see from that video, that result was also a boy. I didn't have a video of this, but the Chinese gender predictor. And what that is, you basically go to a website and you plug in your age and your month of conception, and it will let you know if you're having a boy or a girl. I found one because you have to calculate your lunar age, not your actual, like, American age or whatever, and the lunar month. So the website that I went to said that it was going to be a boy. So that's another point for the boys. The next gender predictor is if you have bad morning sickness versus not bad morning sickness. I've said this entire pregnancy, I am just nauseous. I hardly ever feel like eating, and so I'm going to give that point to the girl. Another one is if your skin is clear, then you're having a boy, and if you have a lot of acne and skin problems, then you're having a girl. Well, I have not had many skin problems at all, and I guess the idea is if you're having a girl, it's stealing your beauty. So that'll be another point for the boys. I also did the wedding ring test, and I'll insert that video right here. This is going to be the wedding ring test. I have not researched which is which for sex, because I didn't want it to maybe sway my hand, if you will. So the theory behind this one is if your ring swings back and forth like a pendulum, it's one sex. If it spins in a circle, it's the other sex. I'm not sure which one's which, so let's give it a try. I'm going to try to make it as still as possible, and then alright, and that's a pendulum. Yep, this is back and forth in a straight line like a pendulum, so let's find out what sex that is. Oh gosh. Ugh. And you'll see that that result came out as a boy. So, I decided to only do those because there are a bunch more that's like you hide a fork or like a car key or something, and depending on how the pregnant woman picks it up, it tells. I'm just going to stick with these. So, overwhelmingly, the old wives' tales say that we are having a boy. Everybody at my work said that we were having a boy. My family says that we're having a boy. So, we'll see if the one bout with morning sickness was enough to pull through for a girl. But otherwise, according to the old wives' tales, we are having a boy. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will talk to you for my next update. Bye.